There is no Israel. It doesn't exist. It's Palestine.
How would you define a Zionist?
Terrorist and killer of children, and very bad people,
In the UK, Hamas are prescribed as a terrorist organisation, which makes airing support for them a crime under British law. Do you think that makes it kind of difficult for people to express their views at these marches?
Oh yes, of course it does. But that has been exceptionally racist, and they had the same racism to the IRA. The IRA was set up by a democratically elected government, but British state terrorists demonised them and called them terrorists. I, as an Irishman, believe that they were freedom fighters and they were not terrorists.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that Hamas are freedom fighters as well. I mean, what do you say about that?
Yes, I would be the same.
Do you think they should be outlawed as a terrorist organisation in the UK?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, a lot of people call them freedom fighters. What do you think about that?
Oh, I think that's absolutely correct. How are you meant to resist a violent occupation?
What do you think the Zionists want?
They want every country. They want to own the world. I think, that's why they started from Palestine. They've moved to Jordan as well. They've moved to Lebanon and Yemen as well. So you can see what they want. They want to rule the world.
In the UK, as you're probably both aware, Hamas are a prescribed terrorist organisation, which does mean it's illegal to support them. What do you think about that? Do you think it kind of muzzles people at these protests? Do you think it makes them hard to express their views?
I think the word terrorist is a big catalyst for censorship, to be honest. I think that people don't really understand where Hamas come from, why it's even been established.
Political parties are Zionist-controlled entities, and we've saw that from the votes. Both parties vote against the ceasefire, in fact.
How far back does the Zionist control of our parties go?
That, I don't know my history well enough, but it goes deep and it goes long back, because whether people are Israeli or not, the Zionist influence is heavily deep-rooted. We're in the city of London right now. There's quite a strong presence here, across the capital, in politics, CEOs. It's quite scary in essence.
I think there's a simple comparison to make between what happened in Nazi Germany and what's happening now. Is when you're prepared to dehumanise a whole race of people to manufacture consent to go and bomb them, then there's a very simple comparison. So in that respect, I do completely compare what Israel are doing to what the Nazis done.
Hamas, it's just one of the another facades, like they use anti-Semitism. They have used anti-Semitism. There was a famous video of Malcolm X, and he spoke about how the problem with the Jewish community in USA, this was many years ago, these are his words, not mine, was that any time they face criticism, they mask it with anti-Semitism, and that was back then.
I 100% feel that there is a lot of similarities between the sentiments of the Nazis and the sentiments of the Israeli Zionists.
Do you think the Zionists maybe have some secret power?
Definitely, yes. From the West, you can see from USA and from UK as well, and so many countries.
A recent survey showed that 80% of British Jews say that they are Zionists. Only 6% said they're not Zionists. How does that make you feel?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that? Do you think a majority of Jewish people don't support Israel?
Yes.
Do you think most Jewish people don't support Israel?
No, yes. I got a lot of friends. I got lots of Jewish friends that do not support the Israeli government. Right.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that people don't dislike Jews. They dislike occupation.
Yeah. They dislike Jewish people who support Israel.
Yes.
That's the majority of Jews, though.
No, it isn't.
It's not.
You sure?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Honestly, the whole gaslighting has been put into effect to make us all think, but they've attacked Israel. There is no Israel. It doesn't exist. It's Palestine. It always has been, always will be. So the people are just defending their country. That's what they're doing, but they're called terrorists for that.